Welcome, grammar students. Welcome to this quick introduction to modals and semimodals. What are modals? Do you remember that one of the uses of X words is to add meaning? Modals are a special set of X words that add meaning to the sentence. You know them as the pairs: can, could, shall, should, will, would, and the M group, must, might, may. Together, these X words are called modals. Just remember, modals modify meaning. Modals and semimodals express things like obligation, whether you have the ability to do something, and the possibility that something will happen. We use modals when we give advice, make offers of help, or ask permission to do something. Modals can make a big difference. Modals can change the meaning of a sentence a lot. Listen to these examples and notice how the modal changes the meaning. This is Juan. Juan is applying for college, but he needs to pass his writing class first. He couldn't start in the summer because his writing in English wasn't good enough. He might start in the fall if he passes writing and has enough money saved. He'll start in the fall. He's doing well in class and he has saved enough money. The rules for modals are: modals are followed by a base verb. Sophia can run. Can is the modal, run is the base verb. Don't add s to modals or to the verbs that come after them. Don't add to. You can't say Sophia can to run. For questions, move the modal in front of the subject. Can Sophia run? The modal X word can moves in front of the subject. For negatives, add not or n' after the modal X word. Sophia can't run. She broke her leg. Semimodals are also called phrasal modals. A semimodal is two or more words that add meaning to the verb that comes after. Semi means half. They are called semimodals because they add meaning and always take a VB like modals, but they need help from an X word to make questions and negatives. Semimodals include have to, have got to, used to, ought to, be supposed to, and be able to. Each phrase is a little package of meaning. The rules for semimodals are: semimodals are followed by a base verb. Harry has got to finish his paper. Finish is a base verb. Semimodals need help. They need help from an X word to find the subject, make questions, and make negatives. If a semimodal starts with a form of be, use a form of be as the X word. Is he supposed to finish his paper by tomorrow? Yes, he is supposed to finish by 2 o'clock. Is the X word. All other modals use do, does, and did. He has to finish his paper by 2 o'clock. Does is hiding behind has, so the negative is he doesn't have to finish his paper tonight. Accessible X-word grammar has 2 lessons on modals and semimodals. Lesson 12 looks at used to and would for past habits. Lesson 13 looks at have to and must for obligations. Let's take a closer look at a few other useful modals and semimodals. We'll look at can, have got to, should, would be, and supposed to. Probably the most useful modal X word is can. With can, you can tell if you're able to do something or not. Can you work tomorrow? Sorry, I can't. My sister's wedding is tomorrow. Notice the pronunciation. Can is not stressed in the affirmative sentence. Can you work? It is stressed when you use the negative. Sorry, I can't. Can is also used to ask for permission. Can I have a handout? This is more polite than saying, I want a handout. Have got to is very common in the United States. It means the same thing as have to, but it doesn't have a past, future, or negative. You gotta quit smoking, dude. It's killing you. Did you notice the pronunciation? We link the words you have and got to. Many people leave out have completely. You have got to quit smoking becomes you gotta quit smoking. Should is used to give advice, especially your opinion or society's opinion of what is right. John said, I'll quit tomorrow, doctor. The doctor told John, you should quit smoking now. Should is also used for the possibility or probability of something. 20 people are coming to the party. I've ordered 10 pizzas and I have 20 hamburgers and 20 hot dogs. That should be enough. Next, we have would be. Would be imagines something that will happen in the future. I have to be absent tomorrow. I'll take notes for you. That would be great. Maria is having an outdoor wedding tomorrow. I hope it doesn't rain. That would be terrible. Last, we have supposed to. It is used to show that some action is expected. Often it is used when a person has not done what they were expected to do. Why are you so late? You were supposed to get here at 9. A form of be has the job of the X word. You weren't supposed to get here at 9:40. Listen again to the pronunciation. You were supposed to get here at 9. Do you hear the linking between the words you were, supposed to, and here at? Which words are stressed? You were supposed to get here at 9. In review, modals and semimodals add meaning. Modals and semimodals go with a base form. Semimodals need help from a be verb or do, does, and did. What should you do next? Look at the handouts that are on the same page as this video. Listen and watch for the examples from this video. And remember, once you learn the meaning of a modal or semimodal, it's easy to use. Just add a base verb.